What exactly is custodial interrogation under Miranda? Imagine you're walking down the street and suddenly a police officer stops you for questioning. You might not realize it, but if they ask you questions while you're not free to leave, that's considered custodial interrogation. It's a key part of understanding your rights during police encounters. Custodial interrogation happens when law enforcement questions someone after they have been taken into custody or are otherwise not free to go. It's not just about being under arrest. It's about the situation feeling restrictive enough that a reasonable person would believe they cannot leave. This could be at a police station, a detention center, or even during a traffic stop if the officer restricts your movement. The main point is that during custodial interrogation, the police are trying to gather evidence or confessions. Because of this, the law requires them to inform you of your rights beforehand. These are called Miranda rights. They include the right to remain silent, the right to have an attorney present, and the right to have an attorney appointed if you cannot afford one. You also have the right to stop questioning at any time. Determining whether you are in custody isn't always obvious. Courts look at the whole situation using what's called a reasonable person standard. They consider where you are, what time it is, if others are present, and whether you are physically restrained. For example, being questioned at a police station late at night with handcuffs on would likely be seen as custody. If you're at home and police knock and ask questions, that's usually not custody unless they restrict your movement or use force. It's important to know that law enforcement must give you Miranda warnings before starting custodial interrogation. If they don't, any statements you make might not be used against you in court. Sometimes officers might think you are not in custody and question you without warnings, which can be a mistake. Using coercive tactics like prolonged questioning or intimidation can also cause problems and lead to false confessions. Understanding custodial interrogation helps you recognize your rights and avoid common mistakes. If you're ever questioned by police and feel unsure, remember you can ask if you are in custody and if you are being interrogated. If they say yes, they should give you Miranda warnings. If they don't, any statements you make might be thrown out of court. Knowing this can help you protect yourself and ensure that your rights are respected during these tense moments.